Let's go. No, yes, it's a display of wraps. So let's play Roblox.
Tonight's not the night that we wanted for the Liberal Party
If I'm not banned.
or indeed for our country. But we've worked hard every day.
Yep, I think I might be banned.
Our best for our
Just kidding, I'm only joking. I'm probably not banned.
I'm Steve Lyon Sydney, and I'll have analysis on all the factors that came to the fore in this Australian election.
Yes, I can film. So play dolls. No, actually, I'll play them now. So what should I play? That music in the background is just me. So
earlier conceded defeat in the vote, which has been overshadowed by Donald Trump's policy on tariffs. The result meant Anthony Albanese, the first leader in 21 years, secured 2 consecutive victories. He's promised to embrace renewable energy and improve Australia's healthcare system. In his victory speech, Prime Minister Albanese said that Australian people have voted for Australian values. The leader of the Conservative Liberal National Coalition, Peter Dutton, lost his seat in the northern state of Queensland. He wanted to cut immigration, crack down on crime, and end a long-standing ban on nuclear power. Let's take a live to Sydney, where my colleague Steve Lyon is there with one of the most stunning backdrops there, Steve.
Yeah, thanks very much, Kasia. It really is quite a breathtaking view behind you. Sydney Harbour is all beautifully lit up. You mentioned Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. He did give a victory speech just a short time ago. He thanked all those voters who voted for him and for all Australians. And he spoke about Australian values, and that was a key part of his message. But without also naming any names, he also spoke about the global challenges that have overshadowed this election.
In this time of global uncertainty, Australians have chosen optimism and determination. Australians have chosen to face global challenges the Australian way, looking after each other while building for the future.
I'm pleased to say Katie Watson joins us now from Labor headquarters. It was buzzing so much earlier we couldn't hear her properly. How's the atmosphere now, Katie, after that speech? It went on for quite a long time. You had a lot of people to thank the Prime Minister.
I think people here were hopeful that he would win. They were increasingly positive and optimistic that he would win, but they didn't expect him to win and the victory to come so early in the night. There's really been, quite a lot of surprise, elation, relief, disbelief as well, really, that he has now been re-elected for a second term. So it's been a really big night here in the Labour Watch Party. People here, you can see behind me, still celebrating, still watching the results come in. Of course, the count is not over. It's clear he obviously has, he's won, but they still want to see the details exactly, how well he's won it. It's been a bad night for Peter Dutton. People here have been celebrating that too.
Yeah, and tell us a bit about some of the people you might have spoken to in their jubilant mood. Where do they put this victory down to? When do they think that they got this election across the line to win it in such emphatic style?
Everybody I've spoken to has said, this is very much about global issues. Yes, house prices, cost of living, playing part in it. But I think the clincher,
which is incredibly unhelpful going forward. Palace sources have previously said it would be inappropriate for the King to intervene in security matters. In a statement, a Palace spokesperson said, these issues have been examined repeatedly and meticulously by the courts, with the same conclusion reached on each occasion. Firmly sticking to procedure as Harry appeared to offer some sort of personal olive branch.
As I learned through the First Nations throughout Canada, because of the Invictus Games, their goal in life was always truth and reconciliation. And I turned around to them in many conversations and I said, right, but reconciliation can't come without truth. Well, I've now found out the truth. I shared some of it with you today. A lot of it is out there, whether people choose to ignore it or not. Yeah. So it would be nice to have that reconciliation part now.
Prince Harry has consistently made clear that this war is about his safety, but most importantly, his family. It was a point of principle. And now released from the constraints of being part of the royal institution, he feels empowered in a way to speak up whatever he believes really matters. And that includes talking publicly about his family and his father. Security is still apparently the biggest barrier to rebuilding those relationships. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News.
Australia's ruling Labour Party, led by the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, has won the general election. The opposition Keith Dutton conceded defeat, saying he accepts full responsibility for the poor three-year term into 21 years. He told supporters in Sydney that his centre-left party secured a majority in Parliament and he's honoured to be able to serve again.
My fellow Australians, I know the world has thrown a lot at our country over the past 3 years.
Of May each year to mark when the Allies formally accepted Germany's surrender in 1940. Those are the latest GB News headlines. Now it's back to Dawn.
For the very latest GB News direct to your smartphone, sign up to News Alerts by scanning the QR code or go to gbnews.com/.
Let me in. Let me in. Done. I want to burn in the fire. Oh, almost full.
Lots of people get very, very angry about what Donald Trump said about VE Day, and in fact, basically, that the Brits had nothing to do it, and America pretty much won the Second World War single-handedly. SC has said Donald Trump graduated from college in the spring of 1968, making him eligible to be drafted and sent to Vietnam. But he received a diagnosis of bone spurs in his heel. How very convenient. We want to have the ground down, one of our favourite regulars. Says, I think I'm doing what America did great again. This is his way of reminding his nation of the great things they've done in the past. I prefer that to what they do in our country, telling everyone how bad the UK is doing while they're doing all the great things we have done. We have a lot to be proud of. Hallelujah to that one of Rompy. Thank you very much. Now keep those messages coming in at gbnews.com/Israel Space is the way to get involved. Now the big story of the day, of course, is that interview with Prince Harry as an exclusive to the BBC. He's been paid for this month, remember, right? And the has, of course, reconciliation with family. It was sort of appealed to not to overturn the ruling on security in the UK.
I would love a situation. I don't know how much longer I've got to speak to me because of this.
His brother shows up hours later, hurt, but alive. This is where the first bomb was dropped, killing children and burning the tents they slept in. They took shelter and safety from the fighting. It became a war zone overnight. This little girl is holding on, with shrapnel in her head and dried blood on her feet. And deeper into the hospital ward, a mother grappling with sudden tragedy. Her 8-year-old son was killed in the first strike that wounded her 2 other children.
Does it even exist?
I asked Fadwa if they know that their brother has died. No, she replies. They've been asking after him, but I couldn't tell them. The RSF are increasingly using drones to attack army-held areas, including this military airbase.
Yep, it does not exist.
The strikes have escalated since the army reclaimed Khartoum city, and the satellite imagery shows the largest number of drones seen at an airfield in RSF-held South Darfur. An increase in air power, widely believed to be supplied.
I'm gonna play dolls actually.
Sky News also observed land markings that look like new airfields in RSF territory. Soldiers are making a push to reclaim the rest of the country. The capital is called This is what they fear in just a one-week sweep of Khartoum. With the war still going, there's much more and in a military intelligence office, the remains of drones launched at Khartoum over the last 6 days. It's hard to find signs of so we can go back to our homes and be safe. It's still ongoing. But back in Afra, the people who fled the capital are being forced to return. The latest drone strike not only killed a they're going home to another shelter. seats too. But it was a good one for the Dems. They won 3 councils, 163 seats up, and pretty good as well for the Greens and others. Earlier on, we spoke to the mayor of Southwood.
Okay, I'm less interested in what the Reform do and more interested in what the Labour Party does and what the government does. And as I say, the Labour Party, the government, have to deliver for communities like mine. Here in South Yorkshire, people have to see the change that they've been promised. The government understand that, but we need to see it fundamentally differently on the ground, changing over the course of the next few weeks, months and years ahead.
The bosses of Co-op and M&S
incidents or acts of disruption that seem to be connected to hostile states. And indeed, MI5 Director General Kenneth Cohn warned a few months ago that Russia and other hostile states would recruit freelancers, would continue to recruit freelancers, and do so in larger numbers because it suits them to have others carry out their work. So that's something we should, I think, be concerned about in this context too, that people like these attackers may in future be teaming up with hostile states if they are already, and it's in hostile states' interest to create disruption and chaos in our society.
Yes. When it comes to non-hostile states, so apparently friendly states, democratic countries, why aren't they teaming up enough with these individuals and making them one of those white hat hackers, make them the good guys?
We have seen efforts in
Really saying that his life is in such terrible